We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Detroit hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Matt Manning, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's not a good thing when you give up 6 earned runs. You kind of put your team behind the 8 ball. It's tough to win when your team has to score at least 6 just to tie. This guy's a much better pitcher than he was in his last one, and he's going to have to be if they expect to win this game here.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
First pitch, 7-10.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he got him.
Batting second.
Striding in for the Indians, Oscar Mercado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Francisco Lindor.
Stepping up now, Francisco Lindor. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Shane Bieber will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
Stepping in now is the leadoff man, Cameron Maybin, as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first.
Tigers, the right fielder, Cameron Maybin.
And the pitch. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Bradley Jr.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Enters play here at 279. 9 homers and 36 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Hayward gathers it in. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Next up for Detroit, Seth Beer. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Hit hard to third. Ramirez is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 1 inning in the books here. Tigers are out in front, 1-0. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
That is it. The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's down.
1-0 count. Here it is. Line, but speared on a hop. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0 delivery. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now here it comes. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. High fly center. Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next for the Tigers, Harold Castro. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Harold Castro.
Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
At the plate, Niko Goodrum. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Tigers. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway. Now in the box, Roberto Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. So the base is empty here with one away, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Ready now, Jake Rogers. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4.
He rolled through it again. Remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So coming to the plate, Daz Cameron. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1. 0-1, no strike.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
At the plate, Cameron Maybin. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cameron, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
He's dead.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Standing in now, Kristen Stewart, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Enters play here at 279. 9 homers and 37 RBIs. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The set and the 1-1. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Stepping in now, Seth Beer, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Beer, 23 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But not before 3 cross the plate for the Tigers on the strength of this 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 Detroit. Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop.
In now, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he takes ball 1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're...
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner back safely. From the belt, the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now a curveball misses inside. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. Indians leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Coming to the plate now, Harold Castro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, Dawa Lugo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Niko Goodrum. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He thinks they need to slow the game down a little bit when they get into the box. Top to bottom, they're hitting into way too many outs early in the count and not letting the at-bats develop. He's all for picking on a good pitch to hit when it comes, but they need to make sure they're doing more damage on the swings that they're taking.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Beer near the first base bag. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball in.
Fouled off. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. In the air now, out to right field. Maben is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 55.
Standing in, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So striding in, Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Hit back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Into the box, Oscar Mercado, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now, Jose Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
Fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tigers lead this one 4-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in, Jake Rogers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
No strike.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in, Daz Cameron. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The right fielder, number 4, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. And the pitch.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Oh, that's low.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Tigers lead it 4. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Santana waiting on a 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The 1-2. This is line to left. Cameron is there, and he has it for the out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Drilled to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Detroit is out in front, 4-3. So here now is Jackie Bradley. He'll look to get the Tigers going in their half of the 6th.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And that misses, ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting,
Kristen Stewart will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Naquin's on the move, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Adam Plutko will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
number 45, Adam Plutko.
Seth Beer will be his first assignment out of the bullpen, as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. set and the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Ramirez takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Digging in once again, Harold Castro, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Behind 0-2 now. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Ready once again, Roberto Perez. 0-for-1 with a run scored thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Bradley, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 30.
1 out now for the Indians in their 7th. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. Now here it comes.
Oh, that's 6 out.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
The batter, number 7. Second baseman. Cesar Hernandez.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Standing in now, Oscar Mercado. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-0. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They still trail it here, 4-3. Digging in to try it again. Dawa Lugo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Pitch popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The batter.
Striding in once
The
again,
shortstop.
Nico Goodrum.
Nico.
No hits to this point.
Goodrum.
First pitch on its way.
Too high.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. High and deep to right center. Center fielder going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now 5-3.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
To the plate now, Jake Rogers.
34.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. The 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 4, Cameron Maybin.
At the plate, Cameron Maybin. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hernandez at second. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-3 in favor of the Tigers. Buck Farmer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Buck Farmer.
Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Line to the right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2. And he's able to find a knockout there.
And before a first pitch to the plate, and a move to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. As a look, now the pitch. Back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. That's inside. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
As a look, now the pitch. Oh, now what you want to be doing on 2-0. Back to 2-1 now.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Maybin. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing and he unloads the bases on that one as they've taken a 2-run lead.
and they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
number 54, Tony Cinquani. Now batting, right fielder.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Cinquani offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Lugo in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-2.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Now another 1-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. Home run number 9 on the year as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. The 2-2 pitch.
Really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So here's Tyler Naquin as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit in the air out to center field. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He has no prior history against this pitcher. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Skied into straightaway right. Maben is there. And that's the third out. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Indians on top 8-5. Emmanuel Clase is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First offering on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
3 balls and a strike now to Bradley.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, number 14.
Striding forward now is the DH, Kristen Stewart. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch on its way.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. One is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Seth Beer. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here's the 0-1. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Tigers failed to make any noise. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Spencer Turnbull enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. In now for Cleveland, Oscar Mercado. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. Number 23 for him thus far, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Fastball well outside.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Full count, 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So striding forward now, Carlos Santana. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one, no strike.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Nobody out, runner on first. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. A bouncer to the left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Now batter, designated hitter.
John Schreiber comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Number 71, John Schreiber.
In now, Franmil Reyes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Shoots this one over to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jason Hayward. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball back outside.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Into the box, Roberto Perez. Fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is foul right side. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. From the belt, the pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
And it's fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Reyes is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. In there, 1-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Maben is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the 2nd out. Ready for another shot now, Oscar Mercado. This, of course, his 2nd appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Oh, that's inside.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Zach Godley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Zach Godley.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Cleveland's out in front, 14-5. Coming to the plate now, Harold Castro. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lindor is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Striding into the box, Dawel Lugo. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ready with the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Naquin is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Digging in now, Nico Goodrum. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Last breath for the Tigers. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it, and the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
14-5, the final totals in this one. Cleveland came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Adam Plutko gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Emmanuel Clase works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes.